guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I'm Ash.
I'm Sean.
I'm Nick.
And we're here with something we haven't seen since, what, the Urshifu decks?
Yep. December of 2021.
So, they finally brought out new level 2 decks. Of course, featuring Quaxavolve and Oscarata X. And we're just gonna, kind of sit down, look at them, give our opinions on what comes in them.
Definitely curious to see how they're gonna hold up against the old level 2s. Yeah. Of course, they nicely give us the entire deck list on the back. Thank you for that, Pokemon Company. I appreciate that.
Finally, yes.
Other certain card games like to hide it on their website, and you have to dig around in a Google search for way too long.
Yep.
What, you want to know the cards? No, you just want the deck.
So for this one, it looks like there's 2 Oscarata X, 3 Florgagito, 4 Sprigatito, 2 Dunsparce, 2 Eldegoss, 2 Gossifleur, 1 Radiant Alakazam, which it's really cool that they're adding the Radiance in, a Radiant in as well.
Yeah.
4 Professor's Research, 4 Youngster, 2 Bosses Order, 2 Jacques, 2 Clara, 4 Gabe Jawbog. Okay.
Yep.
4 Ultra Ball, 3 Nest Ball, 2 Energy Retrieval, 2 Escape Rope, and 2 Great Balls. And then 13 Basic Energies.
It's a lot of energy.
Yeah, like that's the immediate thing this does. That is a lot of basic energy compared to, I guess, what we're used to.
Yeah.
To be fair, it goes off of Oscarata's ability.
Yes.
Which you discard a basic grass energy from your hand. And okay, now I understand Gabe Draw now.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, what's
like immediate thought being that the Urshifu ones, when I played them, just felt faster is probably like the only way to describe it. Like these seem okay, but like for example, I don't see anything like like a rare candy in here that would allow you to just accelerate so much quicker than rather than have to spend the full 3 turns basically getting to the Oscarata.
Yeah, whereas Urshifu only had the single evolution essentially.
Yep. As well as I think they were running like it was like 2 quick, 2 ultra, like just way faster. That was like the Houndooms to get the energy as fast as possible.
Or Octillery.
Yep.
Real quick startups.
So I don't know. I like it, but it feels like a bit of a step down, I guess, compared to Urshifu. That was just so much better to the point where like it was genuinely a deck that was like winning regionals with only a handful of changes in it.
Yeah.
It's like it's got good stuff to keep you going, but not a lot to get you there fast.
Yes. Yeah.
To be fair, with how they're introducing X's, it does sound like they are trying to slow down the game a tiny bit.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't put it fully out, but it's also just unfortunately in a weird spot right now between, Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet.
Something Gardevoir X just goes zoom.
Yeah.
Gardevoir X is an outlier and therefore should not be counted. Which is always my response to everything.
Otherwise, the deck is fine. Like, it's $20. You're absolutely getting $20 of value out of this thing.
Yeah, I mean, considering usually the level 3s are what, like 30-ish, I want to say, so it's
Yeah.
$10 less. Not too bad to upgrade. It does a lot better than level 1s that you're gonna be trashing pretty much everything out of it.
Yeah, I definitely think we're probably gonna end up like sleeving these and adding them to like the roster store decks that we can loan out to people to play.
Yeah, I'm definitely eyeballing them for our Learn to Play events, where you typically have kids who, younger kids who don't even have great deck building skills going, a lot of mess. Trying to get them to play like the level 3 off-the-shelf Mew deck is way above their heads a lot of times. So something like this that has some sustainability can still walk them through and do something, as opposed to a level 1 where you're just kind of relying on your basic mechanics. I think would be a lot. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's also kind of speak that. Like, do you think this is probably a better thing to teach with rather than like a level 1 because they are so bare bones?
Yeah, I'm just definitely going to be suggesting these over the level 1s, especially for them if they want to purchase anything, because the level 1s, once you have the core mechanics down, typically you're tossing the whole thing out. So you're looking at maybe a week or 2 with it, if you're playing regularly, while these you could actually work on getting them up to a higher quality and then playing with them.
We're going to move on now to Quaxavolve EX. This one running again, the 2 EX, 3 Quaxwell, 3 Quax Lees, 2 Baxcalibur, 2 Arctibax, 3 Frigibax, 2 Indeedee, 1 Bruxus, 1 Radiant Greninja.
Yeah.
And then 3 Irida, 3 Research, 2 Jacques, 2 Youngster, 1 Clara, 2 Lake Acady, 4 Nest, 3 Ultra, 2 Energy Retrieval, 2 Energy Search, 2 Escape Ropes, and 2 Rare Candies.
Honestly, that one sounds better in my opinion.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
the Excalibur engine's really nice.
Yep.
Get a little Chimpow in there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Excalibur action, the Rare Candies, just to speed you up that much
Oh,
faster.
it did have a rare candy?
It has.
Yeah.
This one has 2
Two
Rare
Rare
Candy in it,
Candies,
yeah.
Huh.
12 basic energy. So, like, they're staying on energy, but this one having the Rare Candies, I think, kind of puts it ahead.
But
Yeah.
again, at the higher energy count is this time for Radiant Greninja, which helps you just keep drawing
Yep,
cards.
yeah.
And in general, it's a level 2, so you're not going to try and really streamline anything too much yet. So having that wiggle room with the extra energy is kind of nice for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, definitely, I think what we're probably going to end up having to do is, like, unbox these, play them a little bit on camera next week.
Yeah.
Sit down and see how they actually feel rather than just looking at
A
the
list.
60, yeah. Because, yeah, if I'm looking at it again, I think I would prefer this one over, even though I'm more of a Oscarata fan in the game.
Yeah, no, I'm
check
honestly of the
Yeah.
same opinion. Like Quackable just comes with a lot of the better
Yes.
cards overall, better value. I
Yeah.
guess.
Especially, like, again, you said the Baxcalibur in there where Quavel's 2 energy hits for 230, but you have to put the 2 energy back in hand.
Yeah.
Baxcalibur.
Excalibur.
Like, there's your loop right there rather than having to make sure that to keep damage on your opponents with the Oscarata.
Jock too. Like it's got a lot of good stuff to it.
Yeah,
that is. It's got a bit of sustainability. It's got quick upstart with the rare candies. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna hold out that maybe Masquerada does have some advantages, but I don't know. I think
I will say, I do appreciate that they intentionally picked Pokemon that don't have weaknesses to each other.
That's what I was actually just double checking to make sure
Yeah.
they stuck with the lightning weakness.
Yep. Because, yeah, the one thing I'm like, oh no, if it's like there's grass weakness in there, it's going to be one side. Like, no, they picked the stuff that sneaks around it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Actually, just I'm going to kind of quickly eyeball that. Yep. No, it's lightning and steel.
Yep.
So you can safely play these against each other as intended.
Yeah.
And not feel bad. It's still going to feel bad. It always feels
Yeah.
bad.
And I guess that makes sense as to why they didn't end up adding the Fuecoco line, Skeledirge.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That would be kind of nice to see, like, a third level 2 with the third starter in there. That's kind of like, here's your trio of starting EX battle decks.
That'd be
It's just
so nice.
Unfortunately, Skeledirge is not that good.
No.
Yeah.
But
My
I
baby.
mean, getting back into the original starter decks, Charizard and all them, Charizard was by far the worst.
you No, I thought Charizard was always fairly
No.
popular going back way back then.
In the first starter decks, the problem with, or I should say, the problem with OG Charizard was compared to like Blastoise, who had just energy draw and stuff. There was like no competing. Blastoise was the boy.
Yeah.
Attach as many energy as you
Yeah,
want.
people
from
just
your
like
hand.
Charizard because big dumb dragon.
Yeah. He looked really good, but when he got into like his mechanics and stuff, the other two, Blastoise was the best. Sadly.
I don't know. But having these decks in front of us, what do you think we can expect for level 3s when they come out? Because obviously we haven't had a new level 3 since Mew.
Which
Yep.
one
So-
Worlds?
Yep.
Which one Worlds? Yep.
One
Oh,
Worlds.
yeah. I'm so happy. That's my deck.
You don't have to eat a card
Yes,
again.
I know. God, thank God. I mean, if they continue on the trend of kind of picking the stage 3s off of the decks that are currently doing the best, they're not going to do Mew again, obviously.
No.
They might do a Lugia because Lugia has been a constant menace for a long time now.
Oh yeah.
I could definitely see something like a Giratina Lost Box build showing up because that's another one that is just
That is one of the top ones right now. I'd
Yep.
be really interested to see them do some kind of Lost Box deck. I think that would be really cool. And
Yeah, I would personally, I'd love to see the Raikou variation, but that's me because I've been saying Raikou was good since the
Fair, yeah.
beginning, and no one listened to me.
like I want Gardevoir X, but again, I don't feel like they're going to give us back-to-back stage 3 psychics.
no, that would be so cool though.
But yeah, I could definitely see like Lost Box, especially because there's so many different variants of it that like they say, hey, here's like Giratina box, but you can also turn it into like the non V version or the Raikou version or like any of the other versions with minimal changing.
I don't know. I guess for me, I would be kind of hoping for. I had it, and then I just proceeded to forget it. Qian Pao. There we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
Qian Pao is also a very popular deck. It would be an upgrade. It would be more or less be just an upgrade on that.
On the EX deck, yeah.
So that's one reason I'm thinking it might not happen. But
It is such a popular card right now, though. That Qianpao EX. I think all of ours immediately got picked up. All of our decks when we got them, just for people getting the card out of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like release week working that Friday, everyone was like, all right, I'm going to buy 2 of these because that way I get my 2 Qian Paos. I'm like, yeah, fair.
Do you need the rest of the deck? No, just want the Qianpaos.
Yep.
good. But honestly, it's also just good to see, that sort of love, I guess. Because a lot of times, there will be phase cards. Yes, they won't get, level 1 treatment to where people are actually scrambling to get the level 1s just for that single card.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Because I don't think we've seen that in a while. A lot, because like a lot of the Vs in the last season were, I don't want to say mediocre, but just no, they were mediocre.
They didn't hit that.
Yeah. Yeah, the end of expansion kind of just like, all right, we have to get these out of the way so we can move on. Just print them, get them out of here.
Yeah. a lot of beautiful cards, but play wise, just.
Yeah. I think we've said all we really can say about these for right now until we've had a chance to crack and get our hands on them.
Soon. We'll see how they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
As always, I'm Ash,
I'm Sean.
I'm Nick.
and we will catch you next time.